They don't belong here. The words hit the room like a slap. The bar went quiet. Glasses stopped clinking. Music faded into a low hum. Every eye turned toward the two black men standing near the counter. They were twins. Same face, same height, same calm eyes. But inside, they were very different men. "Hey," one of the cops said loudly, tapping his badge. "You too. Show some respect. This is a private place." The bartender froze. Other customers looked away. No one spoke. The twins exchanged a quick look. "We're just here for a drink," said the twin on the left. His voice was steady, same as everyone else. The cop laughed, not a friendly laugh, a sharp one. "Funny guy," he said. "You got jokes now." 3 more cops stood behind him, all white, all wearing the same smirk. One of them leaned close. Too close. "You boys causing trouble?" he asked. "Because you look like trouble." The other twin, quiet, strong, eyes sharp like steel, said nothing. His hand stayed at his sides. His jaw tightened. "Let's go," the loud cop said, "before this gets ugly." Ugly. That word carried years of pain, years of being judged, years of being stopped, searched, pushed. The twin on the left took a slow breath. "We're not doing anything wrong," he said. "We'll finish our drinks and leave." The cop slammed his hand on the bar. "I said now." A glass shattered. Someone gasped. The quiet twin finally spoke. "There's no need for this," he said. His voice was low, controlled, the kind of voice trained to stay calm under fire. The cop sneered. "Oh, you gonna tell me how to do my job?" He stepped closer, chest out. "You think you're better than us?" The twins didn't answer. Outside, rain hit the windows. Inside, tension burned like fire. The cop grabbed the loud twin's arm. "That's it," he said. "You're both coming with us." The quiet twin's eyes darkened. He slowly reached into his jacket. Every cop's hand went to their gun. "Don't move," one shouted. The room held its breath. And then, "I wouldn't do that if I were you," the quiet twin said. His voice didn't shake. It carried authority. The cops laughed. Big mistake. Mini cliffhanger end. The quiet twin pulled something from his jacket, and everything was about to change. The object hit the bar with a soft click. It wasn't a gun. It was a military ID. The cops stared at it, confused. The loud twin sighed. "I told you this night would go bad." The lead cop picked up the ID. "Commander," he read slowly, then laughed. "Nice fake." The quiet twin didn't smile. "That's a Navy SEAL Commander ID," he said. "You might want to look again." The cop's face hardened. "You threatening us now," he snapped, "because that's another charge." The quiet twin leaned back slightly. "Relaxed. Too relaxed. I'm stating facts," he said. "You're making a serious mistake." The bartender swallowed hard. The loud twin shook his head. "We should have gone somewhere else." One cop whispered to another, "SEAL? You believe that?" They snickered. The lead cop tossed the ID back. "You think a piece of plastic scares us," he said. "I don't care if you're Batman." He pointed at the door. "Out! Now!" The quiet twin stood up. Slowly, carefully. Every movement was controlled, like a man trained for war. "You still have time to walk away," he said. The bar felt smaller. "Hunter." The lead cop's hand trembled as he reached for his radio. "That's it," he said. "You're resisting." The loud twin stepped forward. "Officer," he said, "firm now. Please. This is not going where you think." The cop shoved him. Hard. The loud twin hit the bar. Blood trickled from his lip. The quiet twin's eyes flashed. In one smooth motion, he caught the cop's wrist, twisted, and the cop dropped to his knees screaming. The room exploded. "Get him!" But before anyone could move, the quiet twin released him and stepped back. "I warned you," he said. The lead cop stared in shock. "Who the hell are you?" he yelled. The loud twin wiped his blood and stood tall. "My brother," he said, "is Commander Daniel Cross, United States Navy SEALs." Silence. The cops froze. But the lead cop laughed again, nervous this time. "And you?" he asked. The loud twin pulled out his own wallet. He opened it. Inside was a police badge. Gold. Shiny. Clear. The words hit the room like thunder. Captain Marcus Cross, he said. Internal Affairs. The color drained from the cops' faces. Minnie cliffhanger and the lead cop's radio crackled, and backup was on the way. Captain, one cop whispered. The lead cop stepped back. No, he said. This isn't real. Marcus stepped forward. It's very real, he said. And you just assaulted an officer. The room fell frozen in time. The bartender dropped to a chair. Commander Daniel crossed his arms. You also threatened civilians, he said, and used excessive force. The lead cop's voice shook. We didn't know. That, Marcus said, is a problem. Sirens sounded outside. More cops were coming. The lead cop's face twisted. You think this saves you, he hissed. We stick together. Marcus smiled. A cold, tired smile. So do we. The door burst open. More officers rushed in. What's going on? One asked. Marcus raised his badge. Captain Marcus Cross. Internal Affairs, he said loud and clear. Badge numbers. All of you. Now. No one moved. Daniel stepped forward. And I'm Commander Cross, he said. If anyone touches my brother again, this becomes federal. The room was silent. Slowly, one cop lowered his head and gave his badge number. Then another. Then another. The lead cop stood alone. You ruined everything, he whispered. Marcus looked at him with sad eyes. No, he said. You did. The lead cop was handcuffed. The bartender cried. A woman whispered, I thought they were just normal guys. Daniel nodded. We are, he said. That's the point. As the cops were led away, the bar watched in shock. Outside, rain stopped. Inside, Justice finally walked in. But the night wasn't over yet. Minnie cliffhanger and the lead cop turned back and said one last thing that shook Marcus to his core. You think you won, the lead cop said, but this system never loved you. Marcus stopped. Those words hurt more than the shove. Maybe, Marcus said quietly, but I still fight for it. Daniel placed a hand on his brother's shoulder. Outside, cameras flashed. Someone had recorded everything. The video spread fast. Across the city. Across the country. People watched. People cried. People got angry. At home that night, Marcus sat alone. He stared at his badge. I'm tired, he whispered. Daniel stood in the doorway. I know, he said. Marcus looked up. They see the uniform, Marcus said. Not the man. Daniel nodded. They see the skin first. Memories flooded back. Being stopped as kids. Being searched. Being scared. Daniel joined the military to escape. Marcus joined the police to change it. Two parts. Same pain. The next morning, the news exploded. Charges. Suspensions. Investigations. The lead cop's history came out. Complaints. Warnings. Ignored. Marcus closed his eyes. This could have been anyone, he said. Daniel stood tall. That's why it matters. They walked into headquarters together. Heads turned. Whispers followed. But for once, no fear. Only truth. Minnie cliffhanger and the chief called Marcus into his office with a choice that could end his career. The chief didn't smile. This department is under fire, he said, and you're at the center. Marcus stood firm. I did my job. The chief sighed. You exposed us. Marcus looked him in the eye. Good. Silence. Then, the chief stood. You're promoted, he said, and this department is changing. Marcus blinked. Outside, Daniel waited. Well, he asked. Marcus smiled for the first time in days. They chose right, he said. Daniel nodded. Then our work isn't done. They walked out together. Two brothers. Two uniforms. One fight. Minnie cliffhanger end. But one last threat still waited in the shadows. Months later, the bar reopened. New rules. New faces. Marcus and Daniel walked in. No fear. Only respect. The bartender smiled. First round's on me, he said. Marcus raised his glass. To change, he said. Daniel added, and truth. The room clapped. Outside, the city felt lighter. Not perfect, but better. Marcus looked at his brother. We didn't hide who we were, he said. Daniel smiled. And that changed everything. Moral message. Never judge a person by their skin, their silence, or where they stand. Power doesn't always shout. Sometimes it waits, and when truth stands up, injustice falls. Clap aboard the end.